Welcome to my messy studio, everyone. My name is Mark, and I'm an artist and an art professor. And this short lesson is the first of what hopefully will be a long series where I attempt to answer frequently asked questions. Let's tackle this one first. When using cross-hatching, does your hatching always need to follow the form? The short answer is, it depends on the technique you're using. Hatching techniques can be divided into broad categories. The first, which includes parallel hatching and cross-hatching, the hatch marks are not form-following. In the case of parallel hatching, layers of closely spaced lines are put down all in the same direction. And in the case of cross-hatching, different hatching angles are chosen with each layer. In both cases, the hatching represents value only and is not form-following. Such hatching styles usually rely on fine, closely spaced lines which do not distract from the forms being represented. The second category of hatching style, which includes single directional contour hatching and cross-contour hatching, uses form-following strokes. In the case of single directional contour hatching, layers of form-following strokes are put down in a single curvature. And in the case of cross-contour hatching, form-following strokes are put down in different angles. But besides the short answer, there's also a slightly longer answer, and it's that there are hybrid methods of working that combine non-form-following hatching with form-following hatching. This means that in some stages of the drawing, the hatching can be non-form-following, and in other stages, follow the form. But before I tell you about this hybrid method, give me just a second to tell you about my YouTube membership program, which gives you access to a large library of long-form classes and 2 new classes every single month. It's a great way to support my channel and also receive ad-free long-form instruction from yours truly. Okay, back to the regularly scheduled programming. Here is what I mean by the hybrid hatching method. In shading the sphere, I can use a single directional hatch to define the shadow area, or put down a second layer of cross-hatching at a different angle to make it darker. Once I've separated my shadows from my lights and attained a degree of contrast, I can start carving into the shadow area with more form-following strokes. Because the shadow is already quite dark with 2 layers of cross-hatching, I don't have to put down as many layers of complicated form-following strokes, making this kind of hybrid shading actually much easier to do. The balance between non-form-following hatching and hatching that follows the form is up to you. I can create a drawing that's almost entirely cross-hatched and then do my small details using cross-contour hatching. Or conversely, I can put down a single layer of hatching and then complete the rest of the drawing with layers of form-following strokes. The key is to decide what the balance is before beginning the drawing and apply the same method consistently throughout the drawing. This way of drawing is not my invention and is actually visible in the works of a number of old masters, but Michelangelo is the prime example. In these pen and ink figure drawings, we see that Michelangelo starts the drawing with straight, non-form-following strokes to establish the overall value of the shadows before switching over to shorter, form-following strokes to refine the forms and complete the drawing. I hope you found the first of these videos answering frequently asked questions useful, and if you did, please subscribe and let me know what questions I should answer next. Thank you so much for watching, and see you back in my messy studio very soon. Bye for now.